This section discusses contingency table and the association between variables. Recall that univariate data means data from one variable of a population. Bivariate data means data from two variables of a population. A contingency table is a frequency distribution for bivariate data. It is also known as cross-tabulation table or crosstabs. For example, the table shows bivariate data on political party affiliation and the class level for those same student. We have two variables here, party affiliation and class level. We get the value of the two variables from each student. The political party has three categories, namely Democratic, Republican, and other. The class level has four categories, namely freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior. We can construct a table to summarize the frequency distribution. The first table shows the frequency distribution. For example, there is exactly one student who is freshman and Democratic. There are exactly four students who are freshmen and Republican. The cells within the thick black lines are the frequencies for each possible combination of party and class level. Usually, we will also include the row totals and column totals in the table. The right bottom number is the total sample size. We can divide each number in this table by the corresponding column total. For example, the first cell, Democratic and freshman, the frequency is 1. We divide it by 6, the total number of freshmen. The value is essentially a conditional distribution. It means the conditional probability of Democratic among freshmen. Similarly, for the cell Democratic and sophomore, the frequency is 4. We divide it by 15, and which is the total number of sophomores. The resulting probability is 0.267, which is the conditional probability of Democratic among sophomores. On the margin, or the last column, for example, the first frequency, 13, is the total number of Democratic. We divide it by 40. The total sample size, the resulting value is 0.325, which is the marginal probability of Democratic. From the table, we can observe that the party affiliation is associated with class levels. Look at the row of Republican. For freshmen, the majority are Republican. The conditional probability is 0.667. As we move towards to the right of the table, the conditional probability decreases to 0.286. It means less proportion of students remain to be Republican. Then we look at the row corresponding to Democratic. We found that more and more students becomes Democratic. This is an interesting trend. Clearly, the more senior a student is, the more likely this student changes from Republican to Democratic. This shows the association between party affiliations and class levels. This is called a segmented bar graph. It shows the conditional distribution for different class levels. Clearly, the proportion of yellow or Democratic increases as we move towards the right. The proportion of blue or Republican decreases as we move towards the right. We say that two variables of a population are associated, or that an association exists between the two variables if the conditional distribution of one variable given the other are not identical. Two associated variables are also called statistically dependent variables. Similarly, two non-associated variables are often called statistically independent variables.